All right, just like that, we made it to Friday, June 26th. Just getting started here, launching into, looks like Avalon. And we got our first cup of coffee. We are going to play Battle Royale Casuals as a solo. We've been getting super close to a win, but we haven't quite got it. We've had a bunch of frustrating second places. But it is Friday, so the weekend is almost here. I finally got out and did some yard work yesterday. Got all the weed eating done around the property. Probably spend another day or a half or 2 days doing that. There's still a lot of mountain roads that need some touch up. We're also still trying to level up this, whatever it is, SMG gun. We actually have the blueprint from the battle pass. Not sure it's really helping us at all. Not mid-range, good morning. A Goins 67, what's up? Welcome in. Is it a Goins? I think it's a Goins. That's what we're gonna call you anyway. Welcome back. All right, looks like we're gonna end up around farmland or somewhere, so let's go ahead and do the jump into launch pad. Seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, we've had some disappointing second places as a solo, but no wins. So I actually thought we were going to have one yesterday. We were all set up, a 1v1 at the end, and we just got impatient and used a grapple and head his way. Yeah, I know you've been here for a long time. I just don't know how to pronounce your name, that's all. Probably should grab a little bit better weapon before we get down there. Sure, an AK will work. Probably don't need to be running around this whole building here. Followage. Been following for 2 years and 5 days. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's putting in some time there. All right. A little lighter on cash than I expected. I thought running through rocket pad, launch pad, we would end up with some good loot. But that's all right. What graphic card do you got again? Type exclamation PC in chat. It's the NVIDIA RTX, I think it's the 4070 Ti Super. Up, good morning. We did switch out our thing. The PC I have came with an RTX 2080 Ti Super, and we finally just did something different. Up's been around for 3 years. 3 years, 4 months, 8 hours, and 8 days and 20 hours. It's pretty amazing that they keep up with all these stats, doesn't it? Because if you ask me honestly, I don't even think I would think that I had been streaming for that long. I guess every day's a picnic when you're having fun. Probably didn't need to jump up there, did we? Yeah, I did the same thing. Went from the 2060 to the 4060. How do you like the 4060? I wanted to get the 4090, but then I would have had to upgrade my power supply, and there were a bunch of other issues. What do we have? A Peacekeeper and an AK. We'll get rid of the AK. So we settled for the 4070, which is fine. Doesn't seem to run too hot, and it does the thing I need it to do. Up, how long has Womp Womp been following? I think you and Womp Womp have been following about the same. Probably 3 years, 4 months, and 16 hours, something like that. King Bing, good morning. There we go. Yeah, so we have the i9 water-cooled, the RTX 4070 Ti Super. Gonna grab our loadout right here. You average about 150 frames per second. That's pretty good. I can get a full 160 if I'm not streaming. While I'm streaming, it's a little bit less, maybe 120. Gonna mess this up. Make sure we have our SMG in our hand so we get some XP while we're running around. I know we can run faster without holding it. But in order to get XP, we have to have it in our hand, I think.
Recon contract marked.
So unless we're in a real hurry to go somewhere, we will keep doing it like this. We really should expedite grabbing that contract and then loot towards it. Guess it really doesn't matter.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas threat.
X-Demon, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's Friday. We've made it to the weekend almost. Oh, $6 grand. Should we get a kill streak? I don't think so. I think we'll wait. As soon as you buy one, one will pop out of one of these boxes. Red key card. We don't know what that's good for. I know it goes to a bunker somewhere, but we don't know which one. All right, looks like we're doing stadium, maybe? Nah, probably lumber is where I think that's going. We got block style coming up on us. So Mrs. P ordered a new refrigerator, and well, she had an idea what she wanted. She went in, and the kitchen guy talked her into a different model that was slightly less expensive. Got it. We had to go pick it up, bring it home, which is fine. But it's not a zero clearance door, meaning if we try to flush mount it on the wall, we're not going to get that. When you open the doors, they actually stick out wider than the fridge. So yeah, that's not going to work. We contacted Lowe's and they said, oh, well, just bring that one back and we'll order your other one. Box it back up like you haven't used it. We haven't used it. It still has all the packing inside and stuff. I said, no, I kind of want you to deliver the new one and pick up the old one. So the new one's in the store, but nobody's scheduled delivery. So I guess we're going to break down and take the new old fridge back and pick up a new one. That would be a good activity for the morning.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
You got to run, get out of the way of these cars. Even after you shoot them, they'll take you out.
Relocating.
So yeah, if you ever go to buy something and you know exactly what you want, stick to your guns. Unless somebody has a really good reason why that's not what you want, they're probably wrong. C-Tuck, good morning. Get 5 kills while under fire. Guess we just solved that one. There's a couple of these weekly challenges that are going to be difficult. You have to get 2 kills with the exfil weapon, which I think is that, well, it means we have to go for the center circle when that weapon drops. Not a big fan of that, but I guess we're going to have to do it at least twice. Or maybe we get 2 kills and do it one time. Yeah, this is going right into stadium. That's going to be a hard deal. You're going to get a team of 4 just sitting there, either on top or inside. I think we keep working on recons, try to see where the movers are going to go so we know which side to be on.
Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spread.
May as well get a quick bounty while we're waiting. Also, I'm really quick on reloading, which is not good if there's another person close by. Bounty got poached, that's good. Do the big bounty, see where the bad guys are. And a ginger box. Ah, so they're pretty close. Now we really shouldn't be going for this. Bad things will happen. Of course, there's multiple sitting there. Oh, why'd we do that, DP? Come on, that was not smart. Aaron Ellis, good morning. Yeah, we had no reason to push that. As soon as we downed the first guy, should have just hit that zip line and went up. But they would revive down there. Maybe we should have downed the first guy and zip line to the other side of the room. That might have worked better. The right thing would have been just stay up on the roof and shoot down from the roof at them. But even there, we would have got some damage, but we probably wouldn't have killed anybody. All right. The VST. This thing has horrible iron sights. And the recoil pattern is not good. That's okay. We know where everything's at. Try for loadout. Can't tell if it's on the roof or not. There's a recon here somewhere.
Check your map. Mark the point containing
And it takes us right on top of that other squad. So that's awesome.
gas spread.
I mean, it is right where those guys were sitting before. Same team running around holding each other's units, I guess. Pete, good morning. All right, well, that was just bad luck on our part. Bad planning, going right back to where the squad was. That's all right. Great, we have the Nicolas Cage event. We only ended up with 11 kills and 1 death. Not good at all. So let's jump back in and do better. Yeah, so I wonder, well, let's look at this. View weekly challenges. How are we doing on this? So we complete 2 contracts in a single match 10 times. We got that, I guess. 50 eliminations will be easy. Open 2 legendary crates in 3 different matches. We got the kills under fire. We have to get the infel weapon, and we have to get LMG kills. So we got some stuff. We got some work to do. Misfit Gamer, good morning. Dr. Sean, good morning. See what's going on over here. We have a Prestige Master for Goku. And the Uncaged event. Man, I guess they didn't want to use his current image. No idea what this is all about. I guess it's just a Nicolas Cage promo. And then you get this random dude here. And a random skin there. And whoever she is. I'm not a big fan of these type of events. It's just you play the game, you get some XP, you unlock some stuff, and all of it's pretty worthless. But there's a new gun here again, the AN-94. I don't know what's special about the AN-94. I think it's a semi-automatic. It's like the old oh, what was that gun that would shoot 2 bullets at a time? I don't remember what it was, but it was a Russian-made weapon that every time you pull the trigger, it shoots once and then another one to kind of cancel out recoil. And it was pretty good. And early on, it was like if you would single-shot spam fire it, it had 0 recoil. It would just lock on a target and go. But I don't know the number. It was something. Something like the XYZ PDQ something. I don't know. All right. You know, I think running with an SMG forces you into more gunfights that you typically wouldn't go in. What was that guy wearing? He had a black Terminator skin. Not sure why he has a black Terminator skin. I don't know. Maybe that's the Black Cell one? We don't know. I'm sure we'll see him somewhere in the game. All right. Looks like it's going to go to launch pad or train station. So we should just get out of the plane early. I think we're going to take the long... Nah, let's just get on the ground. If we have a squad on us, we might fly away. But there's no reason to fly halfway across the map for a recon when there's a perfectly good one right here. Biggest trick is trying to get the right entry angle. That was not quite it.
Targets in the area. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
How bad was that? The iron sights on this thing are just as bad as the iron sights on this one. In fact, I think they just modeled the same. No, they're slightly different. They're not good. Let's get rid of those iron sights. You know, with an SMG, you can almost get away with bad iron sights because you're not using it that much. And you're pretty much shooting at a target that's filling up the whole screen. Got a guy behind us upstairs. We're not going to worry too much about him. Get rid of that. I think the VST is my next least favorite SMG. All right, we got this. Unfortunately, we got nothing else around us. We do have a buy station. We could just loot our way to victory here. Or we could grab a car and do a big relocate. Either way, we have a long run. Might just wait and get free loadout. Oh, we got a milestone. We did something. Like, yay! We got some uncaged stuff. Fouled Anchor. Terminator has 3 skins. Dark, metallic, exoskeleton. Well, that's good to know. Oh my goodness, stop moving. There's a ginger box up here, and there's another guy out in the woods looking at us. We do not want that EBT gun. All right, we should have looted more around there instead of running away. There's no way we're going to come up with 6,000 before we get to this buy station. Which will force us into the wait for the free loadout. But that's okay. Vanguard Warzone version also looked black. I think the silver, what do we have? Sternwolf or I do not like the Dravik, but we're going to pick it up anyway. I think the silver Terminator is the only one that makes any sense. It kind of blends in with everything. Maybe we should get grapples while we're here if we're not going to get a loadout. At least we'll have that. Same thing we already have. All right, let's just get this discount contract. With any luck, it's going to push us towards circle. Oh my goodness, we're going to keep our thing. Off to the races. Trevor, good morning. Good morning from Minnesota. It's probably nice up in Minnesota right now. I'm sure it's still down in the 40s at night and blazing hot in the daytime. I remember as a kid, our parents sent us to this summer camp in Minnesota. Man, being from Florida, going to Minnesota and having to jump in the water to go swimming, that was not a fun thing. What do we get free? Do we get anything free?
Good work, team. Discount is applied. Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
Where'd Skippy go? Well, that's like totally not good. All right, I guess we get a bounty. That will at least give us something to go for. We are not locking on very well today. We're just lagging a little bit. I guess we get our loadout, even though the free one's coming in. May as well. And then we can jump in this car and go chase that bounty real quick. Uh-oh. It's all the way over in the hangars. Got to look for trains when you cross the track. Bad things can happen. Where'd he go? Those guys were just bots. Let's go grab this other bounty. Might as well do something. Team of 3. Oh my goodness, we ran into 3 bots. Oh no, Womp Womp, what's going on? Went to summer camp. We saw a big fat spider in cabin. We took off belt, slapped it, see 100 little spiders come across the fat one. Yeah, isn't that fun? I mean, that's worth the admission price right there. All right. So we have that squad of 4 running across the field here. They're probably looking right at these loadouts. Guessing they all 4 got in that car. The car is kind of moving like a bot car, so I'm not sure. Don't know where they ran to. Still need to get some grapples again. Where are you? There's another guy back here somewhere.
Hostile UAV in the area.
All right. Sawmiller, the only way to get rid of spiders is just burn the place down. Yeah, you know, I would much rather live in the country with spiders and snakes and things like that than a city somewhere, though. But I'm like you. I'm not nearly as brave as I think I am with spiders around. All right, if we grab this, we're gonna have to pretty much run. And there's really nothing we want. But we do kind of need grapples, so we got to get to a buy station anyway. Kind of take as hidden of a route as we can. Somebody did a most wanted on that roof. They're shooting at the bot guy, so that's good. As long as they're shooting at him, they won't look at us. Of course, they're all both up here. Oh my goodness. Have you been to Lake Lemon in Bagley, Minnesota? I have not. I think the little town we were at was right on the Canadian border, north of Minneapolis, St. Paul. What was the name of that little town? It was a little town. I mean, there might have been a gas station there. But that's the only time I've ever been to Minnesota. Was going to summer camp up there. And it was right along the straight north of Minneapolis, right up at the Canadian border. Trevor lives across from a lake and literally just have to walk across the street. I can just jump right in the water. Man, that water right now is probably like 48 degrees. No, it's probably 50 degrees by now, I'm sure. All right, let's pick up a random squad, see if we can get some good comms. Probably not going to happen. We have new stuff in the store if anybody's interested. Looks like we have, well, you can upgrade to Black Cell. You can buy Modern Warfare 4. We have some guy breathing out of a radiator pipe. And a bunch of this mechanical type stuff. Some guy with a bedpan on his face, it looks like. A butler. Two, I don't know what these guys are. You got the gold guy with a cigar and some weird looking dude here. Who dreams up all this stuff? It's like, let's come up with the worst AI crap we can. Womp womp, everything in Minnesota is north of Twin Cities. Well, that's good to know. I guess that was the only place, that's where we flew into, was Minneapolis. Let me look at a map real quick. We can do this. We can figure this out. I remember it was a long drive though. It wasn't like going to the store. It was, where is Minnesota? I know it's way up there somewhere. Oh, there it is. So Minnesota, right along. Man, I have no idea. I feel like it was up in the Superior National Forest area, like Eli, something like that. But I don't know. I wasn't drumming. It's not AI, Trevor. Oh, it's absolutely AI. My goodness. Everything Activision does right now is AI generated. You think they come out with these guns that make no sense? Like this VS Compact. There's no way that's not AI. Or even this CBRS thing. Same thing. There's no way this gun would not function the way it is. And if it's not AI, then they have a pretty screwed up art department. But now that it's controlled by Microsoft, I guarantee it's AI. Trevor, the guy you call the butler is actually an actor. I forgot his name. It's just wearing the game. Yeah. Acts as a silly dad on a TV show. Well, that would explain that. Because I don't know who that is. Look at this guy over on the end, this Nicolas Cage guy. That's definitely AI. Looks like we're going for an early recon. What's up, guys? And girls.
No shit.
Wow, we actually have a girl on our team. I didn't realize that. She'll probably pull down the high score, I'm sure. All right, well, we have no bullets for our main gun. I have no ammo for anything. Going to the recon. Should I be helping my squad out, or do you think they're okay back there? So, I don't know who marked that contract, but Pink is not in the game. Pink is off doing their own thing back there. That's all right, though. Walk by Faith, good morning. Kralosh, good morning. Good morning, my fine feathered friends. What are we, chickens? All right.
You've earned a peek at the next gas
What else do we have around here? Bunch of nothing.
Recon contract locked.
I guess we're going this way. Maybe we could get loadout, or we could wait for free one. I don't even know if there's a, yeah, there is a buy station over here. Since they moved everything around, I have no idea where everything's at anymore. I'm just as surprised as you guys when we come across a buy station. A Raiden. Take that for now. There was a bot around here somewhere, but we're not going to worry about it too much. Pink, there's a guy downstairs next to you.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel. Friendly loadout drop on the way. Your squad's in the safe zone.
All right. Well, we didn't have to spend our money on nothing. Anybody need grapples or anything? Going to recon. Feel like we should have spent more money. Walk by faith. Thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. You know, pretty much every day is the weekend for me, but I'm still glad to have Fridays.
Not yet.
Should we napalm this guy or just let him cook? I guess napalming would cook him. Wow, got a big nothing on that. So it's not working. They changed it so these things don't, the echoes don't work anymore, I guess. Can't secure with an echo. Fouled anchor, truly been a week. But it hasn't been a good week. All right, another recon. Let's run right across the middle here. I'm sure that's safe. Pretty sure every week's a good week.
Taking effective fire.
Guy behind me, yellow.
Check your map. A monster point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
All right. Well, the squad's mostly playing together, except for Pink. Pink's going out on a field trip by themselves. That's okay.
Squad mates start securing the intel. Join
Roger, Ginger box. Any week alive is a good week. Yeah, that's what they tell you anyway. All right, what else do we have around here?
Recon
Outside a
contract
hospital. Grabbing that car did not seem like the right thing to do. Recovery Rocks, what is going on? A good friend of mine is in a psychiatric hospital. Went to visit, didn't know him. What? Is that a joke?
Drop inbound.
Did he know you? See, that's the way that normally goes. I have a cousin that has dementia really bad. And last time I saw him was at another cousin of mine's funeral. And yeah, I mean, we grew up together. We've been around each other all our lives, and he didn't know me from anybody. I mean, he just didn't know who I was. And it's kind of sad that your whole life can turn into a non-memory.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread. Requesting hard data feed downlink.
But yeah, it's strange how fragile memory is. I keep getting sidetracked on stuff here. We're never going to get this contract. I guess we'll get here eventually. A smoke screen. We don't need a smoke screen. No joke. Knew me, but he was out there. Okay, so you didn't know who he was just by the way he was acting. Got it. See, it sounded, the way you phrased it, it sounded like a joke. Like you have a friend in a psychiatric hospital. You go there to visit, you didn't know who he was. Like, you're the one that should be in the psychiatric hospital. That's what I thought you were saying. Walk by faith. Yeah, dementia is not good. Could you? I mean, I guess nobody can really fathom what it would be like to totally lose your mind. And not lose your mind like you're crazy. I mean, he knows. Well, I don't know what he knows, but he can speak. He can do all the
Recon contract marked.
all the things. He just doesn't physically know anybody. I don't know if he knows like certain aspects of certain aspects of his life. Maybe he does remember, but not what I consider the important stuff, which would be family and friends. All right, well, we are slowly moving through downtown. I'm sure there's a specialist team around here somewhere.
Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure.
Yeah, whatever. Bobby Big Toe just got us. Do we know what causes dementia? I don't know. I'm sure somebody does serious study on it, and it's probably some type of a chemical imbalance in your brain. I think I've heard somewhere that an excessive amount of microplastics in your system can cause it. Because apparently microplastics make it past the brain's blood-brain barrier and kind of clogs up the works. All right, we got Viper OX84 in here. That's like a bot name. But I'm pretty sure that's just a guess. Do we think that guy is still on this roof? And he's still sitting here camping like a little bitch.
That wasn't very nice.
I know, it was horrible. Bobby Big Toe. Come on, Pink, kill this guy. Wow.
Your squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
Thank you. And just like that, we lost all our cash flow. I'd hate to lose that contract. See if I can finish this thing. Bobby Big Toe's up on that building still.
Check your map for the next gas spread location. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Do we think he's still up there? And are we going to push? We are not going to go up a staircase, I know that.
Still have squad mates outside the safe zone. I've marked a point on your map. Capture and secure
A gun would be nice.
Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you.
We know he's still up here, right? Maybe he felt bad and left.
Bombardment available.
All right, well, let's just count our blessings that we got all our stuff back. Oh, the truck's inside oh, it's in the parking garage. Well, I'm definitely going to stop drinking water out of plastic bottles. Walk by faith. Yeah, we don't use plastic bottles for water. We haven't done that for years. There's just so much stuff that the body is pretty amazing what it can recover from. But once you overwhelm its systems, moving towards our squad. I didn't see that guy's name. What was that guy's name we just killed? I didn't see it. I tell you, this is gonna sound crazy. You know, most things out there are killing us little by little. I don't want to die and not be able to remember at the same time. Yeah, I mean, most things are killing us. We got to get the TV station with our squad.
Gas is inbound.
Maybe grab one more of these.
Recon contract marked.
But, you know, on the other side, man, life wouldn't be fun if you don't do anything. You can't just live in a bubble.
Intel nearby. Capture it for information.
I mean, you could,
You're clear. Enemy hunters were
but that doesn't sound like fun either.
Good work. Hold down the point until it's secure.
Pink needs a buyback. We're gonna get snuck up on here. All right, we got this. Misfit Gamer, plastic in the ocean will be our downfall as a species. You know, I think the plastic in an ocean is bad, but I think plastic in our municipal water supply, I think plastic bottles, I think cooking with plastic stuff. Yellow. Can you get him? Can you get Pink up? No?
Get an airstrike on my friend.
I mean, plastic is good for a lot of stuff.
Your squad mates in the gulag. They survived.
There's a bunch of gear on me. I guess they're going back up top. We've got to see what happens to yellow here. You know, I think microplastics in the ocean are easy to track. So it's like an environmental thing. All right, let's get away from here. We're gonna keep covering this buy station for a minute. Yeah, what's wrong with you? It's Bobby Shittoe again. What is wrong with that guy? Prelush, you only live once. Yeah, that's true. Talk about some sweaty players. Well, Red Zeppelin couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Good try, guys. Pink got 22 bots, we got 17, and we died to Bogby Big Toe 3 times. Wow, that guy, yeah. Man, I thought I had him. We shouldn't have shot at him so quick. We should have let him lock up at the buy station before I started shooting. But the way he was staggering in, I thought he was a bot, and then all of a sudden he ziplined on top. We didn't have our gun reloaded. There were all kinds of bad things going on there. All right, we're going back to solo just because that wasn't any fun. I think the downfall of, at least in the US, is going to be fast food. I think that's our biggest thing right now. Thanks for the follow. One Life K, welcome in. You know, everybody eating plastic food in a microwave. Man, that is horrible. buying food that's wrapped up in plastic boxes and pizza with plastic cheese. Not good. Dr. Sean, have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks, Dr. Sean. We will. The weekend is just getting started. You know, and you look online, like, what is the biggest health crisis in the world or in the U.S.? And it always says, like, heart disease and cancer. But they're not going after what the underlying causes of either of those things are. I mean, I'm sure someone's working on it. But right now, it's just, we're doing sick care. We're not trying to solve things. We're just trying to medicate everybody. But yeah, dementia, that's a bad thing. And it's hard when everything you ever were in life just kind of grays out and goes away. And it might be harder for the people that have to deal with you than actually yourself. You may be living in your own little world and be perfectly happy. And maybe you didn't like all the people anyway. Wow, that was some pretty good tracking. I don't know who's shooting at me. It's got to be somebody. All right, dementia is a bitch, though. My grandma has it, and it sucks. Yeah, it's super hard on the family that has to put up with it. But I just wonder, what does the person with dementia feel like? You know, if they found a cure, I wonder if you talk to them and say, you know, what was it like having dementia? And they may say, I didn't even know I had it. I was just wondering why my family's acting so weird. At least I hope that's the way it is. Yeah, I don't have anybody in my direct family that has dementia. My wife says I can't remember shit, but I think that's selective hearing. CDL starts in 40 minutes. Twitch drops for next 3 days. I didn't even know that was still a thing. I didn't think enough people actually played this game to have a league like that. All right, what do we have? Just an SMG. We need to shop a little bit more on our way. Might as well have an LMG to go with us. Oh, we have to get a bunch of LMG kills anyway. Not a sight grenade. So why do all these people have like X's on their shirts? Or triangles on their shirts? Is that a thing now, or is that a perk that I found? Kind of makes it nice to be able to shoot at people that have big old road signs on their shirt. All right.
Intel point activated.
Krollush, first time I noticed, she asked me, how are the kids? And I have none, so she had to remind her, but that was years ago. Now she doesn't know who I am. Yeah, you know, that's the way my cousin started. He would mistake you for someone else. Someone that, you know, nobody else would mistake you for. And at first I thought, well, I have three other brothers, so maybe he's just confusing me with one of the others, but no. It slowly got more and more worse or bad.
Next gas spread location.
Recon contract marked.
All right, 5,600 bucks. We should get the contract before we do any looting, just so it's still there. And we also should get our loadout so we're getting XP on the right weapon.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread. Gas is inbound.
Man, I love those ginger boxes. You get so much good stuff out of them. And I think that's one of the things you have to do is open 2 ginger boxes in a match 3 different times.
Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
So we'll do that.
Good work. Hold down the point until it's secure.
Aaron Ellis, I got lucky. For some reason, my dad knew who I was, but most other people he didn't remember. Yeah, I think just generally, when we get older, we selectively forget people. Like, I'm sure if you lined up a bunch of people I used to work with every day, I would know who half of them are. And it's just, I really don't care. You know, they didn't make that much of an impact on me. Where'd you go? Oh, you're gonna get in the big truck, huh? All right, let's go get loadout. I think that'll be more fun than running around with an LMG.
Friendly loadout drops.
All right. Come on, get. We just need contracts.
Got a scavenger contract here.
Start with this one, might as well. We are not good at jumping over walls. We made a bunch of changes on the mantle assist and stuff, and I don't know if those changes were good or not. I feel like things are worse. Fouled Anchor. I've always had issues remembering names, but I see a face, I'd remember them. Yeah, you know, I'm the same way. If I see faces, I usually say, you know, I know who that is. And I'm better with names now, but I definitely need to relate somebody to somebody I already know. Like if you know somebody named Chris and this guy's Christopher, it's like, oh, you're Chris, you're just like so-and-so. So I try to relate people together, to group them. And that seems to work pretty well for me. Or relate them to somebody fictional, you know, like Batman or, you know. So Christopher would be like Superman, or Christopher Reeves, you know, stuff like that. That's what I usually do. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if I'm in just general conversation, somebody says, hi, this is my name, and this is my wife, and here's my kids, I won't remember any of it.
Recon contract marked.
I'll have to sit around and try to eavesdrop listening to conversations to remember their name. It's like, oh yeah, that's Sam. And then from then on, I'll say, oh, remember, he's Yosemite. And then I'll never forget him again.
Marks a point containing enemy intel nearby. For information on the next gas spread.
There's somebody else around here. I didn't shoot him.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
I don't know who shot him, but it wasn't us. All right, we need to be super careful. Identify the whole squad before we start shooting at anybody. Make sure what we're up against. Just because we see someone doesn't mean they're alone.
Stay there to secure the intel point.
We got this. So yeah, I think I need to maybe do a little more landscaping today. Go to the home improvement center with Mrs. P, return a refrigerator and pick up a new one.
Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
What else do we have that we want to get here? Go to the other side of the circle. Take the helicopter and crash land it over there. It's probably as good as any other plan. See if we get shot along the way. So this finish with the hills in the back is super dangerous. You're gonna have snipers laying out there somewhere.
Point on your map containing enemy intel. Get ahead of the next gas spread.
And those are the kind of things that'll mess you up right there. You end up getting out there, and then a sniper sees you. Grab a UAV, fly it, take a precision with us.
Standing by.
Nothing on UAV. That's kind of disheartening. That was a waste of money. So I guess everyone's ghosted at this point. We know there's people here.
Line expired. UAV exiting the AO.
All right, here we go. The Ricky Bobby, what's going on? The triangle marks are from the sight on the weapon. What? So that LMG we had put the triangle marks on. Well, that's interesting. You know, I don't remember that being a special sight. Does anybody know what sight that is? Because maybe it's something we should change. Because it definitely made it. We got Jordan Snipes in here. What's up, Jordan Snipes?
Check your map for the next gas spread location.
I almost think we hold down this area for a while. We're gonna do this. We really don't want to be stuck down low though. What happened? Why did one of them blow up? I thought you could have two of these things down at the same time. Did they change it? Let's throw another one. No, I don't want to waste one. All right, we have some houses. I'm guessing Boneyard is probably the place the circle's going to pull to. So we should relocate right now. Running right through this open field probably is not the right move. So Jordan Snipes, he plays with us sometimes on viewer quads. We've got somebody in our bunker getting shot at. We're gonna get... This is not really where we want to be. And nothing is really safe because of zip lines. Let's look at these buildings. What's in here that we would like to be in? Probably none of them. Well, I think we'll be better off on the ground in these aircraft. Definitely want to be in an airplane that only has one way out. All right, we're gonna sit here for a second. We only have 3 more circles, so not too bad. We might grab the train coming around. That would be interesting. Could run way up here. Grab it when it comes through. I don't know if it's going to outrun the gas or not. So maybe we'll be better just to camp it out. Are there any contracts we would like to get? Probably this one would be fun. Let's go get that real quick. It'll show us where the big squad is. And then we could use that to rotate away from them. This is probably a really bad idea, crossing the railroad track. Gotta watch out for snipers on the hill. So they're coming out of Superstore. Guy behind us. We are range limited. We do not have our sniper. Gotta go ahead and just bug out of there. He felt like a bot, so we're not going to worry about it. Josh, good morning. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and just burn one of these out here in the middle. Nothing else, it'll tell us when somebody comes by. All right, we still have people close by. We do not want to be up on that thing.
Enemy UAV is online.
So the big bounty are names I've never heard of before. Steeple. I hate to just lay here, but I think we're gonna. Fouled Anchor, have a great weekend. What's the animated weapon you have? This is the new CBR. I don't know. It's whatever that new submachine gun is. But this is the blueprint from the Battle Pass, because it had a little bit better stuff than what I have. I almost feel like we should get on the other side of the circle from where they're going to be.
Gas is moving.
Even though there are people back here. Seems like we would be better off not challenging that squad till they get worn down a little bit. There is going to be a buy station right in the middle.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Man, that's going to suck.
We lost track of the bounty target. Contract failed.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can challenge a team of 4 with one gun.
How did I hit that guy?
Do we do anything? Wow, we got the guy just sitting in the hole here. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Why did we do that?
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Well, we have one more shot at this. Alien Taco. We got this guy. Sounds like a bot for sure. All right, we have 10 grand. All we need is a buy station and a dream. There's a most wanted on these loadouts, so we're going to not go straight for it. When in doubt, third party it out.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yeah, whatever. Oh my goodness, that was horrible.
The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
What kind of gun is that guy running? We don't know. All right, well, we got some uncaged event stuff. I guess we're gonna pick up another random squad, grab some more coffee, and hope for the best. Random squad on Avalon. Let's get off this screen because it's so loud. And I'll be right back. Gonna grab coffee, 18 seconds.
Just enjoying the ride. Yeah, it's the memories along the way. Just keep driving.
Debbie's got a secret, ain't no doubt about it. It's bottled up tight, she ain't gonna shout it. Lives in a jar with a mason seal, a sweet little taste that feels so real.
All right, we got this. Walk by Faith, what is up? Thanks for the good game. So maybe we should give up on the SMG and just go back to sniping. I think we actually do better because we don't push ourselves into close range gunfights. My gun feels extra loud right now. Oh, it's Blue Flame. Blue Flame has the microphone from hell. All right, where are we going? We'll mark a recon, see if they want to do that. We might have to mute Blue. So a ghillie, some guy with a, or some girl with a motorcycle suit on, and Rambo.
Where we going? Where we going?
Recon marked on the right side.
Right. Yep.
I feel like we need to get rid of his audio.
Man, hell no, man. This bitch broke my legs, man.
Look,
Oh,
Lieutenant Dan.
I got new legs. I don't know why that mug didn't deploy. That's crazy.
It happens.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen to me, but it happens to somebody.
Yeah, but when you do it, you feel like a rookie. You feel like a rookie.
Nah, you just gotta say you got sniped out of the air, man. It's all good.
On est le micro et griche.
Always say you got sniped out of the air. Have a sniper looking right at me. Well, I guess my boys aren't coming to do the contract. I'm on my own over here. All right, we got this. I want to thank all 28 people over on Twitch, and we got about 15 on YouTube this morning. It is a Friday. I know that, oh, good Lord, don't push that button. I don't have any plates. I'm trying to put plates on, we don't got none.
Uploading information on the next
Moi, c'est eux autres qui m'ont muté.
Hello, Stadium.
Guess we just grab any contract, get our cash flow going. I don't like that EBT gun. We don't have any things.
Oh yeah. Stadium. I'm about to go run around this whole stadium, collect boxes. There we go.
Oh my goodness. How bad was that? We're right back where we started. We could get loadout.
Loaded, low.
Or we could just wait for the free one.
I'd rather have and freebies.
A free loadout's always the best loadout. Oh my goodness, we got to get rid of this guy's audio. All right, we are going to go back to our normal loadout with sniper, I think, just because we are not doing well in up-close gunfights. Man, these guys got this whole area locked down.
Wow, I'm gonna go get this other bomb. Ooh, shit. I just got hit. There's a sniper on top of here up here. Move it.
I don't see him up there.
I think I just killed him. Not yourself.
I'm sure he's up there somewhere, but I don't see him.
That's
I already have a satchel. You can have that one if you need it. Grab this recon. Somebody just took it. There's another one above us. Behind.
Ja, Chris, viens de le muter, il est encore là.
it. Nobody wants to kill us. There was another one over on the
Yeah, somebody here. He's dead.
Good news. That's it.
All right. Dang, someone is ping happy. Yeah. You know, normally that's what you get when... Hold on. That's what you get when somebody's not being bought back. They just get ping happy. It's like ping, 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 everything.
Got no grapple? That's unheard of. Hold on. I got a draw.
Cracked him. He's on the zip line.
I'm about to put that press on him. I got the oh, they took it out. Okay.
Let's see if I can get contract while he's... Good shit. There's one more down low.
Damn.
Blue, go back to pink. Oh, never mind.
Hey, somebody was that a real player on the block?
Oh my goodness, they gotta stop.
You using that car, ain't you?
Are they still up on that building, or can you see yellow? Loadout's good if you need it. Smoke screen. We do not want that.
Oh, hell no. Give me my gun.
It's right on that loadout.
Yellow, what's he looking like over there?
It's all right.
They took off running.
They took our gun. What does that even mean? All right, we're going for contract, I guess. Yellow's going for it, so we might as well too. Let Blue handle all the bots back there. You know, I'm missing my SMG now that I don't have it. This 36 round VX is not hardly enough. Need to keep our ammo supply up. Roof. Felt like there was a guy on the roof behind us still. Old school, what is going on? What drops are enabled? I don't know. I know that we have drops enabled. We have Warzone as our active game, but I did not look at the thing this morning. I saw something when I started the stream, but I don't know what they are. As you all know, I'm probably the worst streamer when it comes to stuff like that. A big boatload of money there. So is this a church or a library? I guess it's a library.
Ah, hell no.
What happened?
Man, motherfucker slid off the motherfucking roof. Man, where that motherfucker hit me? There. It's my vengeance. Vengeance.
Your stuff's safe if you want it.
He around there somewhere.
Squad mate won the fight. Redeploying now.
I don't know if that was him or not. I'm right at your stuff, right here.
Ammo box here. Shield strip on.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Well, this squad really isn't playing together well good. That Remy gamer, what is going on? Do you feel like the VX is the same after the update? I do. I don't notice any difference with it. We were running with this and the SMG, the new SMG, and I almost like the VX better. But I do feel like the new SMG hits harder. But this thing is just so stable. I guess we're moving. Just grab one of these contracts just to get paid.
Got a contract here.
Vulnerable buy station. It's the buy station. Standard item.
I'll have this settled real quick. UAV up.
Copy.
Can't see that far. Sitting on top of this building is probably a bad idea. Never ever aim down sight with your scope unless you're ready to take a shot.
About to move in.
Yeah, I'm coming your way. So many times you see a whole squad like up on a building and they all have their snipers out, hard scoping. I guess they killed him. Oh, there.
Moving. Moving here.
Someone over here. I don't know where he went. Team on the buy station.
Ammo box here.
Gas closing in. Gas moving in.
Yeah, trying to peek.
Show him who's boss. Robbie Killer, what is
Ooh,
going
sorry,
on?
feedback,
Good
bro.
morning. All right, buy something good before we get out of the spy station.
I'm gonna get an ammo box.
Well, you should already have an ammo box. We still don't have any point turrets. We probably should have looked for those. Bunch of nothing going on. You know, I guess just because you put window blinds on a window, you can't jump through it. That's some pretty good armor.
Mark the enemy.
Enemy mark.
I have no idea where that guy went. He had to go somewhere. Up on the hill. Here.
Moving here.
Friendly loadout. Loadout drop heading your way.
Get behind them real quick. They're probably leaving that buy station.
That's a real team, man.
I don't know. I don't see anybody. I do see some point turrets there. We're gonna go get those. Streak, thanks for the resubscription. Where's that put you at? 18 months in a row. That's pretty awesome. Right up here. This 36 rounds is not good. This guy on the green roof.
Large caliber rounds here.
Right here.
Moving. Enemy here.
Sniping is so much fun in this game.
Mark the enemy.
Son of a...
Only four remain. Finish the job. Gas is closing in. Relocate.
Oh my God!
Are you safe? Crawl off that hill if you can. I'll come get you.
I'm behind the rock. I'm behind the rock. I think he coming.
Oh, I'm getting sniped in the head here.
Fucking top of the roof. Fucking slime ball.
Just keep hard left.
You're losing ground. Closing in.
Oh, he's sniping right there.
Glitched out, bro.
Hey, fuckers. got you.
Yeah. Inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Watch that sniper.
Wherever you want me to be.
There were two on the roof.
Where you at, fuckers?
I'll cover zone. Space out a little bit. They had to drop down low, right? I'm dropping a
Yep.
kill streak on you guys.
Target mark.
That's mine.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
You have point turrets, get them on the ground.
Oh, they hiding up there. Well. Now, dude gotta come out. Oh, look, they got a little gas bubble right there. But somebody was right there. Come on out.
Damn, gas go.
That was a little too easy. ED ratio 27 to 1. That's pretty good. We ended up with 21 kills. Good game. So yeah, if you run with a full squad, casuals is way too easy. Robbie Killer, it's going to be expected as DP would say, LOL. Wait, hold on. What are we missing here? Need to go on a honeymoon still. Absolutely. You got to get that done, Robbie. Old School, thanks for the good game. Walk by Faith, thanks for the good game. That Remy Gamer, thanks for the good game. All right, well, let's go back to doing a solo. I don't know if I would have won that by myself. I would have just waited in the gas or in the circle. Hopefully get them to use up all their zip lines or grapples. Let's see how our last few games have been going. For BR Casuals. So that was just a win, but our most recent, except for that, 6th, 5th, 27th. So we had a second place playing by ourselves once and another second. But overall, we are not doing as well as we should. Resurgence Casuals, I think we're doing pretty good there. Nah, first, second, first, third, 12th. We do okay. Grant, what is going on? Walk by Faith, put up your setup for the VX. We'll do that. So the VX, we have the Fang hover point, the Redwell Shade X suppressor, the 15-inch Bowden barrel, the Prestige Fast Mag, which is only 38 rounds, but it's super fast on the reload, and the stability stock. I don't know why you just can't get everything listed right here at one spot. It'd be nice to be able to say, I think if maybe try to add something else, then you can see everything. Here you go. So we have the Fast Mag, the Fang, the Bowden barrel, the Shade X, and the Requit stability stock. And the thing I was going for is damage range. So we have 0 to 42. We're getting 28. If you do any other barrels, this 42 goes down to something a lot less, and it is not as good. All right. Oh my goodness. My shoulders are sore. I don't know why. Haven't been doing anything. Well, I did a lot of landscaping yesterday. I guess that'll wear on you. Kill the music here so we can get going. Walk by Faith took 10 years before they went on a honeymoon. I think Walk by Faith just wanted to make sure she was going to stick around before he spent the money on a big trip like that. How do you get that magazine? It says something about prestige. Yeah, you have to prestige your weapon to get that. So you have to get to max level, and then there's an option to prestige it, which basically gives you that magazine and takes the weapon back to level 1. So you have to level it up again. I've never been a big fan of prestiging weapons, but occasionally there's something good, you have to do it. And I think you just go to the gunsmith and there's an option to prestige. In fact, that's what we're working on now with the SMG. We want to get it max level so we can prestige it to get the fast mag. All right, we're playing by ourselves. So we want to stay low profile, which means military base. We have a long flight, so just enough time for some in-flight coffee. Maybe some peanuts, crackers. Yeah, that VX compact, if it had that fast mag with a 40-round magazine, that extra 4 bullets would make a world of difference. That 36 makes it almost impossible to pre-fire. You have to, like, I don't know, you have to almost pre-aim and then pull the trigger. Where with most ARs, you can actually pre-fire and walk your bullets into the target. But it's so stable. I mean, you can hit at 100 meters with no problem.
You're clear to engage all hostiles. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
Whoever designed these containers are, man, I don't know. They weren't thinking right. We need an SMG.
You're being tracked by an enemy.
I guess we're going with what we got. We don't want to get too far behind the gas here. So we are hunted. It's not serious yet. We do have 2 okay weapons.
Good work. Hold down the point until it's secure.
Get as much ammo as we can. But the reload speed makes the difference. Yeah, the reload is amazing. Like on this gun, you know, that's like a long time. The AK, pretty quick. But that compact is just like out in.
Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
I think we still need to find some ginger boxes for this match. And we want to get rid of this AK for a SMG as quickly as possible. Where is it? Downstairs? Oh my goodness. Did we just walk past it 3 times? Guess we did. Should have got a care package while we were there, but we didn't. like to get this and the buy station.
Buy station here.
That would be good. Old school dang commercials. Yeah, the only way to deal with that is back out of the stream and go back into it, because I don't have any pre-roll ads on. So if you just back out of my channel and go back in, it should go away.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location.
We really should loot on the way, just so we have enough money to buy when we get there. There we go. There's a fat stack. And a ginger box with grapples. Another ginger box. Alright, we can stop looking for money now. Let's grab the recon, get the loadout. Still got to look for point turret somewhere.
Check your map. A bunch of points containing enemy intel nearby.
Sounded like somebody was here.
On the next gas spread. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Really shouldn't worry about these guys. We're gonna stick with the resurgence, I guess. Probably a bad idea. But we got to get this thing leveled up. The burner, which is the CBXYZ gun. I don't know what the name of it really is. TZ Mech. I don't know why they don't show you what the underlining weapon is. I know it's the burner blueprint, but nowhere on the screen does it tell me what the submachine gun is. But the reload time on this thing is 1001, 1002, 1003 before you're ready to fire. This other one, the compact,
Intel point captured.
done.
Great work. You've earned a piece
And that's
of
just
the next
amazing,
gas
the
spread.
difference. All right, well, guess we'll burn one of these.
Recon
Might have
contract
time to head back up this hill. It's only 200 meters. Just make sure we don't run into a bot on the way or a real person.
Enemy intel located.
That is not the direction I expected.
To discover the next gas spread.
Thought it was going to take us back into circle, but it didn't.
Nice job, soldier.
Oh, we're going to have to do this quick. Come on, you can do it. So they changed the echo units where you can't do a recon with an echo anymore. We're not going to get this.
Capture complete. Hell of a job.
Run, little man.
Information on
Run faster, little man.
friendly loadout drop on the way. Got gas inbound. Safe zone.
All right, just enough to get it done. Maybe a kill streak.
Airstrike standing by. Enemy soldier incoming.
Changing back.
Well, those guys weren't happy about that. They have a gas mask? They have cash. Oh, no, 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 no.
Get things stitched up.
So who is he looking at? Looked like he was looking at somebody. All right, well, we're gonna grab this big bounty and head out of here.
Tracking a high-value target. Weapons hot.
Now it'd be nice to have the sniper. Looks like we want to stay on this side of the river. We need to come up with a little more cash flow. And there's the point turrets we were looking for. Now, playing as a solo, we need to be a little careful here. I think we just move down this edge real quick. Actually, that white building would be kind of good. Got somebody moving in on the buy station, I think. But we can't sit here. Bad things will happen to us up here.
Enemy visual.
He's kind of outside of my SMG range. All right, well, we should probably just push on down. Get circle early. Now, this gun does not have a silencer on it. So, yeah, we're pretty noisy.
Targets evaded. Bounty contract in full.
Do we go up? Seems like a bad idea, doesn't it?
Hunt contract here.
It's all the way on the ground. There's not a lot in the circle except Firehouse. I don't know if the zip line is safer than a parachute. Might want to grab this building.
Moving here.
Let them all fight for Firehouse. Sketchy, sketchy.
You've got gas moving in.
Effective fire.
Get sniped.
It was nothing.
Where do we feel like we're being sniped from? Up here?
Moving.
We don't know where he's at. We're just gonna hang for a second. Beer lover, what is up? Welcome in. I don't feel like us peeking over this side is a great idea. There's so many people shooting at us. We're a little light on plates also. Maybe we'll go shopping inside real quick.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Now we know it's only a bot. We raised our plates by 1. And we actually just lost it, so that's not good. Wise man, good morning, welcome in. All right, we do have a munitions box. We're gonna have to use it in a minute. We're gonna let the lobby die down just a little bit. It would be nice to be in Firehouse, but I don't know that that's a good move for us right this second.
Enemy soldiers incoming.
If anything, give up Firehouse and go for the bathrooms.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
This gun is so loud. We do not want to be in the same spot we were at a second before they saw us. We're going to go ahead and use this thing now, which is probably a waste. 21 squads still here.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Again, probably being in this tent is not a great idea. Oh, this one's much better. At least we have some cover. All right, we have people coming in from everywhere. The games are going okay, Wise Man. We've been trying to solo a bunch of these. Not doing very well. We did get a quad win a second ago, and it felt pretty easy. We're just going to wait it out. 19 squads still.
Enemy UAV is online.
Oh my goodness, that was horrible. Don, Eugenius, what is up? Welcome in. We're just going to keep camping here for a minute. We are not feeling good about this this SMG though.
Gas is moving in. Use safe zone.
40. Oh, it's going down quick. 15 teams. Munitions box would be golden right now.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Who's he shooting at? We need to find a real person with a munitions box.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Uh-oh. We're on a UAV.
Gas is inbound.
Still no munitions, but we're full on ammo, so that's good enough. Six teams left, 14 people. I don't like the odds.
Your squad's in the top 5.
I'm sure someone has a much better intel picture than what we have.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
So there's 5 teams. 2 are shooting at each other on the other side of the river. Four teams. There's the guy right here crossing. Use that little bit of noise as time to move. Right.
I'm getting stitched up.
The fuck was that?
It was nothing.
Wow, okay, so we have 4 people all stroking each other over here. Good lord, people. That was so bad. Don't forget your turrets. Yeah, that was bad. And that's what happens in casuals. You work down to last and you're going to have a squad of 4 just run you over. But we really shouldn't have moved out that quick. We should have just stayed where we were. Just let the circle push us in. We didn't need that big rotate. Of course they saw us. That was not a good thing. All right, but that's going to do it for the day. We're going to call it right there. We ended up with 11 kills. We only died at the end, so did not go to Gulag. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see who we can raid this morning. I do want to thank everybody. Melanie, Wiseman, the Remy guy, TZ Mech, Old School, Walk by Faith, all the new followers, Don Eugenius, Beer Lover, Streak with the new Prime membership renewal, and everyone else. One Life, I guess, showed up today, so that was cool. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Same category. Where are we following? Oh, we don't want to keep rating the same person over and over again, so we're going to turn that off. I'm looking for people that are playing big map. This looks like big map, right? Ooh, is that English? I don't think that's English. That is not English. I feel bad every time I drop you guys off somewhere and they're speaking Chinese or something. Who's this guy? Let's go see this guy. We don't know who he is. Sitting in a super dark room all by himself. You guys have a great day.